Hi everyone, so today I have this set to share with you that Diamond Press has brought to HSN for the July Craft Day. It is their stocking builder stamp and die kit, and that sounds very fun to me, so let's check this out. I will say that Diamond Press did send this item free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and the links I'll have in the description box, again with HSN and YouTube currently possibly embedded in the video, right under the video, in the description box area if you expand it. Those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. I think this is cute already. I see the little stocking shape. I saw like a nutcracker shape. So let's see what we have here. Look at this big stamp set. Again, acrylic stamps. I love when they color coordinate like with the season or with the project or however. You do have a cutting folder here for your marquee. Again, if you don't have a marquee, you have another machine that cuts thin metal dies. No problem. You can run this through that machine, And also, if you have the marquee, the big guy, you would use this with, your die and your paper in there. And the blue, the teal shim, they go all together. The teal shim would go underneath, not like inside, right? And you can run it through, and then you can use this in your grand marquee. So let's see what we have. I mean, looking at it right now, it looks like we're going to make a little stocking, and then of course decorate however you wish. Maybe put different things inside of it. Maybe don't put anything in it. Maybe just a tag, depending on the size. Of other things maybe you can put in there. Happy holidays with a little trim. How cute is that? So all these different ideas here, and then maybe just making a card with the extras, right? The cute little icons and things that this creates. So we have the stocking shape, and of course you have different textures or designs you can add to it. And then you have the cuffs. You have like the one that looks more like ribbed, and then you have the one with like the cute little like kind of puffiness looking. You have the little pom poms, which I think is very adorable. The heel and the toe area, and then the loop, right? And then you have things like holly. I love holly designs, so cute. You have this little like cookie. You have these are stamp and cut. These are just dies here. You have the bow texture or detail, and then you have the bow die. You have your candy cane, which you have the stamp, and then if you're stamping it on white paper, you have something that looks like that. You have another, it looks like Christmas cookie. Yeah, it almost looks like those, maybe that's what they're going for, like those little Debbie brownies. No, cakes. The cakes, hello. They look like this, right? Super cute. You have your little gingerbread man, so those are his accents. He has a little bow, and then you cut him out there. That is adorable. You have like a little lollipop or mint or however you want to make that look. And then you have the nutcracker, which has the stamp and then the die, and then you also have a crown die, which is separate, which is very cute. The bell die, you have snowflakes, you have buttons, and like cute little, I would say like stars, but like snowflakes, however you want, and little sprigs. The gifts, I love that. So you have the bow, and then of course the gift shape. You have this little tree with like a little topper, and then maybe little dots to decorate it. Another gift. It's a little different shape, and then the little mouse. So you have the mouse. He has his little face. You're gonna cut that, and then you have the accent pieces, right? So you have these different things. His little hands. Okay, I was gonna say I don't see where this is at, but this piece, in case I don't make him, is behind the head. I hope you can kind of see the. It's going to be rounded up there and then flat down here. And that's where his little hands go, okay? And then you have his little ear accents and his little cheeks. And then a little mint also. You have a tag, like this one says, ho, ho, ho. I love that it's sideways. That's really fun. Season's greetings, Merry Christmas, joy to the world, to and from, fa la la. You have other icons. Again, more stitching and other cute things like that. You have some detail, backgrounds. And then all these different things. I'll leave there for you guys to pause on with the die for the tag. Hope your stocking is stuffed with joy. That's so cute. And so, yeah, so you have these big guys. Again, we already talked about this. I'll give you a measurement on that, but they're not tiny. I mean, look at this, right? And then these backgrounds are really nice and big. Look at the cheers. That's so cute. Okay, so those are the dies. I mean, the stamps, excuse me. And here are the dies. And again, to make your little mouse pieces there. I mean, these gifts, look how big this bell is. I mean, they're good size. It's over 2 inches, like 2 1/8. The cuff here is about almost 2.5 inches. The nutcracker there, so you have a little better idea, 3.5 inches. This is the largest die here. It is 3 3/4 by, I would say, 3 1/8. Maybe in the other direction, and then all the different gifts and things. Super cute, right up my alley. I love things like this. I love things like this with, to be honest, felt. It looks really cute and fun, and you can stitch them. You can just glue them together and have these little stockings, right? But today, I suppose, we will make something you know, like on a card. So let me grab what it is that I want to use for this. I have a card base here ready to go. If you are making your own and you want an A2 size, you would need a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4, or tenfold, it would be 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5.5. So it opens this way, which would be really cute for the stocking, to be honest. I like that idea. But so I have that. I will grab some cute like background paper, and then we'll go about making our stocking. So I will be right back. As I was getting my background paper, I was like, oh, you know, the other day I made a video, and maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't seen it yet, but of the 3D embossing folders that Diamond Press just came out with, the knitting ones, or knit pattern. And I was thinking, oh, I can pop this down here, but what about cutting this guy out first and then running it through your 3D embossing folder to have that beautiful pattern? Like, I would cut that out and then I would place it in my embossing folder so that this Aran like knot would be cable. The word is cable. The cable would be right in the center. You know what I'm saying? That'd be so pretty. Anyway, I might use this for my background is what I was thinking. So anyhow, I'll be right back. I'm just thinking if I put this on here, it'll probably be covered up and you probably won't even see most of it, but that's okay. I'll be right back. Look how rich this red is. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to trim this down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then this guy I might take a little bit off the sides just to make it a little bit skinnier. I don't know. Yeah, I might take a little bit off the sides, and it'll be also 5 3/8 inch wide or tall. Just cutting off the little where the cable started again on either side, so it's 2.5 inches. So I'm just going to glue this down, and I'm going to glue this down, and I love that. And then we'll make our little stocking and have some fun with that. You guys think that's really pretty. So since I already have red back there, I think I'm gonna make my stocking, ooh, I was gonna say green, but how about like a light, no, I don't know. I was gonna say light blue with an iciness. Let me think. Yeah, okay. It's either gonna be green, probably green, just so it goes with this again. So some kind of green color for that. I think I know my kids, they have light blue ones. Not some of them, but one of them, and it has little snowflakes on it. So I thought it might be cute, you know. But I really, really, really want to use this little guy. So let's do green. Maybe a red cuff, right? Something different. And then white on this part. Let's just start there. And then, oh, the little toe accents can also be red, I suppose, if that cuff is red. So this toe accent, and where's the other one? Oh, down here. And then the little loopy, if you want to do that, and out of white. So green, red, 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 and white. And I'll be right back. When things just work out. I have this piece of paper and I'm like, oh, that's not going to work. I'm like, wait, hold on. Look at that. It'll fit right there perfectly. So I just cut here. Telling you guys, it would be very cute to run this through your little knit pattern. Be lovely. Okay, so we have these guys, and then I have this piece. So I'm going to see if this piece goes underneath or if it's supposed to go on top of that cuff. It does have a little stitching. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put it on top of the little cuff. I'm gonna put the glue on the cuff just at the very base of it. And get this guy on here. I'm gonna hold that for a little bit. This does open up so you can put like your cute little things inside of there. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're gluing things together. Let's put our little toesies, the heels on. Oh my goodness. Tell you. Is this the toe or the heel? Looks like it goes there somewhere. Yes, and then this piece goes like here. Okay, so let's get a little glue on this guy. And just follow the curve so it nestles in nicely. And over here on this one. Oop, that's a little too much glue, I could tell. Okay, and then we have this little guy. Again, if you're going to slip things in, just kind of think about that. Oh, where's my loop? Is it still in here? All right, perfect. As long as I don't misplace it. Nope. It's very fine. That's not small enough to get in there. Okay. And we should go behind. And also, you don't have to put the loop if you don't want to. I'm trying to think about putting glue just like here for this. And, you know, you have some, bring it up higher, lower, whatever it is, wherever you think it should go. I suppose you could look at your project so you have a better idea of what that should look like. I'll put a little glue on this back piece. I don't know if I'm going to be using the opening or not, but it is open. So we have that. Cute. Again, I kind of wanted to angle it, so maybe I can bring this in a little bit more. Something like that. And like I said, depending on your stocking, right? Or, I mean, I guess it could be like this. Maybe I'll bring it up a little bit more. I liked it looking a little pointier. Okay, and then are we putting tags in here? Are we filling it with cute things? You know, I really like the look of holly. I think holly's fun. How big is the tag? Because if I put the little tag here and then just like some holly and just stick this down, you know. Let me think. Let me put these other pieces back and then I'll kind of think about what it is I want to do for my design. I think what I'm going to do is cut out a few gifts to try to get in here. So these guys are really tall, but I think I'll do that. So this one and this one, and you know, we like groups of 3. So I'll probably do 3 of them, and so then the bows for those guys. So I'll just do a mixture of those couple. Oh, little buttons, so cute. Okay, so I'll be right back with those pieces cut out of, you know, whatever it is I want to cut out, paper, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I have some pieces here, and you know what? I had to walk away for a little while, and I don't know if this glue is going to work with me, but either way, we have our pieces, and these do actually cut open a little bit on the gifts. So let's see. Oh yeah, okay, that worked. I squeezed it really hard because I didn't think it was gonna work. Okay, so we have this guy, and I used some poinsettia paper that I thought was pretty. Oh, let's say I put way too much there. Okay, so that's as simple as this one is, just like that. And then this guy, same thing. It looks like this little piece should go up in the top corner, and then we have our bow, and it looks like it wraps around that corner. I don't know if you can see how actually this way. So it looks like it's kind of going up in there. Actually, in the picture, it looks like they want it this way. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I was gonna say because that curve makes more sense there. Okay, so we're gonna stick that one on. And then I also ran through a little greenery, because why not, just to make it a little more full. I think I'm just doing the 2 gifts. So let me put a little glue here, a little something. And, okay. I'm gonna let that set up for just a moment, and we're gonna stick these into this guy. So I'm just, maybe now, probably need to go ahead and glue this down. So I'm just going to put a little glue behind here, and actually I'm going to pick it up. We're going to put the glue, but I don't want to put it in this area, right? So I'm going to hold that down for just a moment, and I'll be right back. My little greenery, and I could have put some, you know, kind of peeking out from behind here. That's kind of cute, right? But let me pop some in here, there. And where would these guys go? Okay, put a little glue in here. Like that. I'm gonna hold that down for just a second. Maybe more of this greenery before I really press that down in there. Maybe down in here. Ooh. Cute. Okay, I'll be right back. And one more. I'm gonna tuck this guy in here. That's cute. Okay. A little further down. And I'm gonna put some glue down. Okay, I'm gonna hold that down. I'll be right back. Okay, so that's what I have. Looks very cute. And so now we have perhaps we have a little treat just for you. Overflowing with Christmas magic. Hope your stocking is stuffed with joy. Those are all very cute. Stuff with holiday cheer. Maybe let's do that one. I'm just gonna stamp that on a piece of white cardstock, I think. And then I still have a little greenery that maybe we'll use here. So what did I say? This one, stuff with holiday cheer. So let me just stamp that on a white piece of cardstock and I'll be right back. Okay. You know I can't do anything just by myself, so there you go. I always like to show everything. I think that's okay. I missed a little bit on that S, but nothing too dramatic. All right, and then the die, or the tag. Ooh, look at that. I got that right, pretty much where I need to be. Okay, how about that? I'm gonna run that through and I'll be right back. And I have a ton of red and green on this card, and I actually have some twine that's like red and green, so why not? We'll use that. I'm just debating. I guess I'll put a little bow. I gave myself way too much there, but that's all right. We're gonna put that through there and just make a little bow. And you can make a finger bow too if you just want it to look really perfect and just put it on top. I'm just doing this. I said I gave myself too much, but you know what? It's probably okay. Let's tie that. That's very cute. Maybe something like that. And let's put a little dimensional on the back side on this here. And then just glue at the bottom. And that is my card, guys. Super cute. I love stockings and snowmen and gingerbread men. That's like my favorite for Christmas time. I'm gonna put this guy like right here. I'm gonna hold that. I'll be right back. Now I remembered I still have a little bit of this greenery. I mean, I can cut it and have it kind of sticking out. What do you guys think? Is it too much? It's never too much. I was gonna say, well, it did it for me. I was gonna cut off some of this so I can kind of get it down in there and see. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, I do like the way that looks, so I'm just debating if I want it there or like here. I can put it right here. I liked it here too. But that is my card, guys. So thanks for watching. I will have links as available and appropriate down in the description box. Again, possibly embedded in the video, just depending on how you're watching. And I'll have images coming up, and I'll have, excuse me, I was gonna sound like a broken record saying the same thing again. Okay, so images coming up, and I will see you all at the next one. That came out really, really cute. All right, bye now.